What's up, everybody? We are back for another Zeus Sunday,
Hey guys.
and as you can see, we are together right now filming this episode for Baddies West, episode 1.
Yes, we watched it together and everything. And we also watched Crazy in Love.
Yeah, but that was. I'm glad that show's over. It was time for it to go.
I agree with that.
Is that all you had to say? Wait, let's just get Crazy in Love out of the way now. So.
I just don't think that them two are good together.
I mean, so they're supposedly broken up right now, according to Blueface's Twitter.
Only because he doesn't want to claim her baby.
Yeah, but
They'll be back together in a week. We all know this.
if it's his baby. I don't know, but if you're watching this, also, I forgot to say earlier, if you want to call in, the link is scrolling down in the comments, and I'm going to post it in the chat. You don't even have to show your video if you don't want to. You can just be audio. Let us know your thoughts. We want to hear from you. But also make sure you like, share, subscribe, because that's the only way you can get up on here. And hold on, wait. So now we can finally talk about Baddies West. My favorite is still my favorite after this episode. Stunner Girl. I knew it was gonna be the Stunner show. You don't like her though? You would say.
I don't.
Why not?
Well, I don't like how she immediately snuck Tommy. I think that as a grown woman, if you felt a way, then you needed to confront that person. Fair fight.
No, but at that point, the security was breaking them up. I saw like they didn't have a lot of footage of it, right? Like it was just the very corner of the video when they showed it. But Tommy did sneak up behind her while security was grabbing her. Is what it seemed like from that little snippet.
I think she threw a drink on her.
That was from another time. That was before that part. That was before Suki was fighting her. Yeah. So that's the clip that they played when she was saying that.
But if you're talking about you're mad because somebody snuck you and that you don't do that shit, then why are you going to go ahead and do the same exact thing?
Because she has to get even.
No, because she knows that if she was to fight Tommy face to face and square the fuck up, Tommy gonna whoop that ass.
No, I mean she doesn't. From what I'm hearing, they fight a lot this season. So to the point where Tommy had to get her sister. Do you know her sister? Was she on Love and Hip Hop? Versace.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, apparently. Well, this is spoiler alert. This is what I heard from some of the Instagram blog pages. She got her sister so they could jump her. And then that's when Stunner Girl brought her boyfriend.
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's crazy. But so far I'm Team Stunner because she's already gotten into 3 fights. And I mean, yeah, I agree with all the people that she fought. I'm not really that much of a fan of. So it's
Rolly? You don't like Rolly?
I mean, no, Rolly's cool. I'm not a super Rolly fan. Like if it was, I wasn't even expecting her to be on the season, and if she wasn't,
I didn't think that she was either because now they get fired.
Who are y'all faves? Do you like Biggie?
I do like Biggie, actually.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I liked her on the audition, but on this episode, just because she got I'm not sure what was going on with the whole conversation with Kat. Like, was that Biggie that was being like annoying with it and dragging it on, or was it Kat? Because that's what I was getting from Biggie. It's like first she got into it with Kat, now she wants to get into it with Stunner Girl because she sees what Stunner Girl is doing. She's already getting all the attention. Now Biggie's like, I want some of that newcomer attention.
I just think Biggie was literally just trying to tell her, like, bro, like we were all in high heels all day long. We sat in a makeup chair all day long. There's a time and a place for everything. And there is. Like,
no, I like that Stunner Girl's like, it could be here and now.
That's cool. I think Biggie will whoop her ass.
I mean, we'll see because I think there was another
I'm just
clip.
against stuff.
There was, I want to say in the trailer, wasn't there a little short clip of Stunna Girl sneaking Biggie? Exactly, yeah. Biggie was picking on Cassia for no reason.
I don't remember.
I'm not really. And she was like, I thought you were an event promoter, blah, blah, blah. That's why I asked. And it was confusing. They were arguing about the job title. Like, I don't get it.
I don't.
It was when she said because she ran events or something. The Logan hair vibes to Arthur. I mean, I can see where Lo is coming from. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, who do you think is getting paid more, Lo or Krishan? And it's Krishan, and I feel like that just translates into how they feel about each other once they start filming.
My thoughts on this are Lo was in Bad Girls right before.
But you didn't even remember her.
No, I didn't. Exactly my point. She didn't make a name for herself. She didn't become famous after that. Krishan is literally a superstar. She's going to have other shit to do other than to be at the Bad Girls Club that they're paying $500 a week for.
You don't think that if Bad Girls Club was still going on, Krishan would have been on that show?
Probably. She would have been the best one there.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. She's just like, and that's actually like, that's another thing too. If Stunna Girl, if Baddies was around, Bad Girls Club was around, Stunna Girl would be on Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
If she was on that show, I could definitely see her being the fate. It's like, it's always that first girl in the house that like you don't feel like, oh, she's gonna get kicked out first episode, and then they make it throughout the whole episode. Kind of like Judy. Like Judy got in a fight with everyone in the first episode.
Yeah, I love
and people
Judy.
counted her out, and it was like she made it all the way to the end. She was
but
the fan
no,
favorite.
but I think Judy was the fan favorite because she was like crazy. Like I think that's what kind of gravitated people towards her.
True.
It's because she was like a real like.
And the other reason why, like, I don't know, maybe it's just because of the cover. Like, you see the Baddies picture. Like, I heard, there was something, right? They made people like dye their hair because they wanted to have like a certain like, balance on the cast or whatever with the hair color. So I don't know, but it reminded me of the first season when Judy had red hair. And did someone have red hair last season?
I don't know, but I know this season, I think Krishan comes in on the second episode.
It was like orange. Yeah. But,
yeah. Sorry, I agree with the Tommy pantyhose thing. She said she was in them things all day long. What? And you're putting them in people's faces over their head. That's disgusting.
I wonder if like they talked about that beforehand. Like, I'm gonna do this on the show. Like, it's gonna cause such a stir. It's gonna make people talk. Yeah. Was that the goal? Or like, but yeah, the intro it did look really good. But I feel like I like last season's song better.
I agree.
But
do you like Natalie Immortal Eyebrows? What are your thoughts on Natalie Nunn?
You have to, even if you don't like Natalie Nunn, you have to respect what she's doing. She is the EP of the show and put you onto the show.
I get that, but do you think that she should be in the background or on the show?
Exactly.
Natalie's makeup always looks a mess because no matter how much makeup she has on, there's holes everywhere.
What is that from?
Her picking her pimples.
People were saying it was from her trips to Dubai. Because you know what they do out in Dubai.
Yeah, apparently she was fucking. I would be buying for money.
No, it wasn't even that.
No, that's what Sarah said. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you're right. I believe Sarah. Whatever Sarah says.
It was in the conversation.
Truth. And that's also the other thing. I feel like that's the only reason why Natalie put her mom on this episode is because of the whole Sarah interview with Natalie's mom. But, you know, it was obviously Natalie's stepmom.
Yeah, I agree. See, it's not even... So, I wouldn't dislike Natalie as much as I dislike her if she wasn't always just there. Like, I'm just tired of seeing her. I think that, you know, she's made her name famous already. She did what she needed to do. She needs to take the back seat because I think people, not just myself, are just tired of her.
Yeah, she could be like she was on Bad Boys Club, where she would make appearances in the house, make sure everything's going smoothly.
It's just too much of her. It's like not even just her season on Bad Girls Club. It's been always just Natalie. And it's like, okay, girl, like, I'm just tired of seeing you on TV. We need something new.
Oh, how do you feel about this this opinion right here? Next year should be the last season with Bad Girls. I was kind of thinking that too. Like, that's the direction they're going. And if you take out all the Bad Girls from the season, you have as many girls as the first season. That is ATL. It was only 8.
Yeah, me and him were actually talking about that last season, that we thought that this season should have been all new girls and not.
Well, no, I was kind of just talking about like, no, Scotty. I don't know why she's here. Rolly, I know why she's here, but you know, like I said earlier, I could have done without her. Krishan, I don't know. After that Crazy in Love show, I'm like, we'll see what she can bring to this show. The only thing I know about Krishan is that she gets into a fight with Lo. Now, I'm also a Lo fan, Lo London, so we'll see how that works out.
I'm against anybody that's against Krishan.
No, but I'm sure she's not against Krishan, but she is. She is because Krishan probably like.
She's hating on Krishan.
What did she say exactly?
She was just mad because Krishan showed up late.
That's just a typical, like, I'm mad because people are late.
So, are you, like, what does that got to do with you? Y'all didn't even do the photo shoot.
Well.
So, I mean, what's the point of even voicing that? Whether she was late or not, y'all still didn't do the photo shoot. So, like, I guess that's Krishan's fault too, right?
I feel like Rolly and Krishan was like a Zeus move. Like, they were like, Natalie, you have to include them. And she was like, all right, if Scotty can come back again.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Putting Krishan on was probably the smartest thing for them to do.
True. But now, I don't know, like, how do they know how people would feel after Crazy in Love? People would be like, oh, Krishan's canceled. How do you know they were going to cancel Krishan?
I don't know. I was Crazy in Love, and I wasn't a fan of it. But that doesn't mean I'm not a fan of Krishan. I'm not a fan of Krishan's relationship. That's, if people could learn how to kind of separate the two, then I think that they'll be okay.
Who auditioned? What cabaret girls auditioned besides Lollipop? Because, first of all, I don't want Lollipop on there. I mean, I guess I would.
I think it was just Lollipop.
But, I mean, some of the girls probably tried to go directly to Lenny or something. Directly to Zeus. But I would love to have like a crossover, or you know, have people from Jocelyn's Cabaret join Baddies. But Jocelyn's Cabaret is such a different show, and I keep saying this. I was saying this in the other episode. It's like when I would watch Jocelyn's Cabaret, I was like, wow, Zeus is like a totally different network, and now this is kind of just like oxygen.
Yeah.
But it is. I feel like this feels more like a Bad Girls Club episode than some of the other seasons. Even their little intro, like I could just see them having nicknames.
Yeah.
Just like how BGC would write them. But
no, I agree. Krishan's out doing her own thing. Rolly's actually, I think, coming out with her own show, right?
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
What's her show about? Oh.
I'm pretty sure Rolly's coming out with her own show.
I don't know. I've listened to Rolly songs, Jay Mayhem, but you know, I've been listening to Stunner Girl for like more than a month now. She's been on regular rotation. Stunner this, Stunner that.
And I think Big Lex would have been one for sure.
I was thinking that actually, like I feel like Stunner Girl in one of the scenes, she's like looking down. You just see her eyelashes, and it's like I think she kind of looks like Big Lex. There is that just me? Do you think she looks like Big Lex a little bit?
I feel like her face is so puny.
Yeah,
Stunner Girl's face, I don't think it's that puny. Stunner Girl's like face is probably like this big.
They probably wouldn't take Big Lex because she's on.
Like I really hope she doesn't try to fight Biggie. Biggie's gonna fracture that damn jaw.
But Biggie, this is her own like. Thunder Girl's gonna be famous whether she gets kicked off the show or not. Biggie probably feels like she needs the show, but she's just a promoter. She's not. Thunder Girl is already kind of like a celebrity.
Yeah, but Biggie be getting money.
But I'm saying like that's why I feel like Thunder Girl is more willing to fight. She's like she already made an appearance. She knows, you know what I mean. Even that's what I was thinking though. It's not like she has anything to worry about. Baddies is not an episode where they kick you off for fighting. Stunner alone kind of look the best on the show. I don't know. Wait, hold on.
I think Stun is definitely up there, and then I think that Scotty.
Now, have you not seen that meme?
Scotty's bad as shit.
Someone made Scotty. They put her picture on Lois, or like no, they put Lois's face on the Scotty
Family Guy.
Yeah. And that's all I see now. Whenever
up.
I see her.
But I think that she's actually a pretty attractive girl. She has a nice body. And Razor, I think she's very beautiful in the face, and she's got a really nice ass. And Stunna is definitely one of the more attractive. It's like Stunna, Tommy, and Scotty. Honestly, for me, those would be the top three.
I don't like Tommy.
You also didn't follow her on Love and Hip Hop.
But I saw her on The Conversation.
But that's it. You didn't follow her on Love and Hip Hop.
No. Who is she? She's a rapper?
No, she was with Akbar. His last name was like Akbar or something.
I thought
Scrap Dillion.
Is Akbar also the name of the girl then? Because I thought it was Tommy.
No, I'm sorry, that's not not Scott Dillion. What did I say? Scrap Dillion. She was with Scrap Dillion, and he had got out of prison when she premiered on the show.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Tommy Lee is probably like, is she as old as Natalie, or is she older?
She's older.
So yeah, like she doesn't need to be doing baddies as much as you say Natalie shouldn't be. So.
But I say Natalie shouldn't be doing it because she's on all of them. And I'm just tired of seeing
Okay,
her.
well, I'm tired of seeing Tommy. She was already at the auditions.
Whatever.
I don't see Farrah doing this show.
Farrah?
Yeah.
I would literally cancel the hell out of my Zeus account if Farrah ever became on Bad Girls Club.
That's an unpopular opinion for sure.
I would literally cancel my Zeus subscription. Like the moment that Farrah showed her face.
I don't know. Is there any other show like on those MTV shows that you think people should or they should cast for this show? Or even on VH1?
I think the girl from, if you guys want to bring Teen Mom in it, Jade, the white girl. Her boyfriend was like on drugs or whatever. But Jade, the white girl.
I thought
Brianna. She's all about the drama.
I don't know if it was just a joke, but Natalie posted the clip. You ever seen the Kardashians with Kourtney and Kim are fighting?
It's like a fucking like.
Natalie said she wanted Kourtney on the show, and I would be I would
neither
want to see
one of
that.
them can fight.
No, but I mean, Kourtney was fighting better than Kim.
I've seen that fight, and I've seen another fight with Kim. Kim sucks.
Exactly.
Kim can't fight.
But that's what I'm saying. And then, Kourtney's been wanting to quit the Kardashians anyway, right? Like, they've been talking about it since the last season on E or whatever.
Yeah, but Courtney got big money. Bigger money than any of these girls could ever think of. Okay, and let me tell you something. She is not going to go in something like this.
I don't know. How's her Hulu show doing? Like, I don't
I don't even know she had a Hulu.
Yeah, as soon as the E got canceled, they
went to Hulu.
Show. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's still super popular. I was just seeing some stuff on
what's
Facebook.
Up? You watch Baddies? Courtney could literally buy Zeus.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know.
Girls can't even think of the amount of money.
You would think 50 Cent would be able to buy Zeus. Who do you think has more money, Courtney or 50 Cent?
Courtney.
Really?
100%.
Let's look this up. I'm about to look it up right now.
Their pictures are rich.
Let me know what you all think in the comments.
You say Courtney or 50 Cent? Who's richer?
Courtney is not Kylie Jenner, for example.
You're right.
But I literally thought.
But Kim's not Kylie Jenner.
50 Cent is a billionaire, isn't he?
I don't know. All I know is Kylie Jenner is, and none of her other sisters are. So none of them can match Kylie's.
Exactly, but if 50 Cent is a billionaire, then
he said maybe 50 Cent. I don't know how much 50 Cent's net worth is. That's why I'm saying that. I've never looked it up or had interest in looking it up. So.
Oh, I guess not. I don't believe you.
Them Kardashians have got money, bro.
As of January 2023, 50 Cent's net worth is $40 million. That doesn't sound right.
His net worth is $40 million.
Because he has all this money tied up in his productions. He has like how many shows?
But wouldn't they show that? That includes your assets, everything.
Kylie isn't a billionaire anymore. All right.
Kim is now? Last time I looked, it was like 500 million or something. She wasn't even close to the billions.
It's Courtney Kardashian.
Just look at her net worth.
35 million.
Okay, so like 50 Cent by 5 million.
Supposedly equal. 7? I wasn't really a huge fan of 7. She was alright on Baddies. I wasn't really that much of a fan of her on BBC, honestly. That was the last season she was on, right? I was Team Susan. I need to bring Susan back. You remember Susan? No?
From what?
From BBC, the last season.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been like 10 years.
Apparently, also Delilah, who was also on the season with Mo. You remember Delilah? No? Who do you remember?
You just stop asking me this. I've already told you.
Who do you remember from season 12?
I don't remember the season in general. I gotta rewatch all that.
I'm sure Jada, I'm sure.
Probably. Sounds very
familiar. Asia. Red. You would remember Red.
I just gotta look. You keep asking me this every time, and I tell you every single time. I haven't watched these shows since they came out, and I need to rewatch them.
Right, but Red's been on so many things. She was on the Conversation. So Red is kind of like still, recent, kind of. MTV. Oh. Yvonne, right? They should start. What about like some Jersey Shore girls? You think they would ever do
JWoww.
I mean, back in the day, but I feel like they're. Are they like Natalie's age?
I think they might be about the same age or younger. Yeah. I just know that JWoww fucks some shit up.
I was not really a fan of Red. Red, I think, is so annoying.
I think Leah should have came back.
No, I'm over Leah too. Leah, even Perez Hilton said it. Leah was just trying to be like Natalie Nunn.
No.
Just trying to be the one that was in the middle of all the drama and be the one yelling.
What do you think? Yeah,
all right, crazy. Yeah, exactly.
They got kids and shit.
But I was thinking back in the day that would have been a good crossover.
They got kids and shit. Families.
I don't know. So like,
That's another thing about Natalie. Like, girl, go sit your ass down. Take care of your family.
Corey was good too. I remember. I was Team Ashley when they fought, but I like Corey by the.
I like Ashley.
You remember that season?
Yeah. I remember certain people because they just fucked with them. So I do have to rewatch all the Bad Girls Club seasons because I don't remember a lot. But
on the Peacock app, if you check it out, see, it's free.
What was I supposed to be checking out on the Peacock app?
They have like 4 or 5 seasons of Bad Girls Club.
Okay, let me text that to you later so that I can actually remember.
Well, just download the app right now.
No. I gotta remember. I downloaded it right now, but I still gotta remember to watch it later.
I mean, yeah, I would be down to see Corey on Baddies, but who I really want to see do, because I feel like Kristen was the star of that. Oh wait, no, yeah, season 5, and they never let her on anything. I don't know why. She always says like, "I'm down to do anything Bad Girls Club related." Like,
she just wasn't.
Oh, you're saying between Corey and Ashley, like we have to pick?
Ashley.
But thinking back, like she wasn't gonna fight.
No, okay, so you're talking about who to pick to go on here, or who do you pick on sides?
On Baddies.
Oh, on Baddies?
Yeah.
Corey. Because Ashley's just like a blonde little bitch.
No, Ashley from season 6.
We're not talking about Ashley, ditzy Barbie girl?
No, that's season 9. She got the wrong Ashley.
I got the wrong Ashley. I don't know.
Does she have? I'm trying to remember a famous quote. I'm sure Ashley has a quote. Play me. Wasn't that her? Did she say that? In that fight with Corey, she got up and she was like, "Play me." I don't know.
He talks down later.
But all right. So who else did we not talk about? I'm super confused about DJ.
We really didn't talk about Razor.
Razor. You said you like Razor. I'm not sure how to feel about her because she came on the audition talking about like I'm not a bad girl. Well, she made it seem like she's not.
She's just a businesswoman.
She wasn't. Yeah, she was just a businesswoman.
Well, she did tell Tommy. This is what made me kind of like her because Tommy was like, this is what I was telling you. You need to watch these bitches. And Razor was like, no, you need to watch you. And I'm good. No bitch gonna try that shit on me. That's what made me like her. Because she was like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking to. You need the same type shit.
I mean, we'll see. Like that, I feel like maybe not on this show, but saying something like that in Bad Girls Club will definitely make you target.
What makes Star Girls the target right now?
No, I feel like she's the arrow.
The bullseye.
Yeah, like she's the one attacking everyone is her target.
Oh, you're saying, okay. She's the bullet.
Not the bully.
Yeah, she's the bullet.
Oh, the bullet. Yeah,
the
bullet. It said bully. She's not a bully. She got even with the Tommy thing, and then she was responding to Rolly and Biggie. But you talking about at? Oh, I see.
Yeah, she didn't back out.
But that seems so random that Tommy was just yelling at everyone. It's like
that's how Tommy gets.
That's annoying. Like,
it is annoying. But Tommy's been through some real ass shit, and I can only respect her.
Like what? What are some key moments from Love and Hip Hop that I might not know about?
I know she dealt with a lot with like Scrap like cheated on her, left her, and everything. She like jumped on his back for him not to leave, like put him in the chokehold. It's some more shit. The bitch is just crazy. I just fuck with her, but it's just like her whole life story and everything. Like she really has been through some shit in and out of the system. And really had the best life, turned to an alcoholic.
So why is she still? So why is she still trying to do the whole like?
But she's free now.
so she can catch another like assault charge
She
after the
probably
show.
should.
So,
And I'm pretty sure you can't catch a charge off the show.
and then also like
I wouldn't be a part of a show that enables fighting and a bitch could punch charges on you inside the press.
Tommy Lee thinks that she is Jocelyn Hernandez because the way she was telling security to get off of her. So far, that's the only person I've seen on Zeus that they don't touch. And actually, Krishan.
Oh, she was just telling them, if you touch
More
me
so.
again, I'm going to touch you back. Like, we're going to be fighting.
Yeah, but they still like. You think they're gonna do that? Continue like moving forward. Not touch her or whatever. Like if she's getting a fight, they're gonna grab her.
They're going to grab her.
But when Jocelyn was doing that, that's what I'm saying on the reunion, she was like fighting the girls, but they were not touching her. Only Jocelyn can get away with that on Zeus, apparently. I don't know. I kind of like this
Well,
episode.
I definitely don't think that Tommy's on Jocelyn's status with Zeus either. You know what I'm saying?
With the girl next to you. You talking about Jen?
I can't.
Why not? I told her to. Why can't you?
I'm on probation. And
So
I can't.
Krishan was too.
And I'm also going to school for computer science, so I'm trying to get a government job.
Exactly.
I don't have
So
time for all that.
you can even hack yourself to become viral after the show and be like, you know.
No. I'm good. I'm done fighting. I'm retired.
Since when? Last year?
Yes.
That's what you say every year. So
I haven't fought in a good 8 months. It's like a record.
that was less than a year.
Yeah, it was 8 months. It was 9.
Exactly.
7 months.
But all right, so who else did we talk about? I was in the middle saying about Nina Sky, like I thought she was gonna be a replacement, not a retired baddie.
Yes, I'm retired. I'm almost 30. I don't got time for this shit. I'm sorry, Nina Sky.
No, that was it.
Did she even show?
Yeah, at the beginning.
Oh,
And she wasn't in the sprinter either. I was like, they didn't make a big deal about her.
And Stunner Girl was late to get to the sprinter, but they didn't make a big deal about that either. They were just on Krishan's dick.
She gets special treatment. That's what it is.
Nah, she got real shit to do. Like, she's a whole celebrity out here.
What does she have to do?
Natalie is only a celebrity with the Bad Girls Club. Krishan has shows, booked shows. She has booked premieres. She is a real, like...
I mean, Natalie was on Marriage Boot Camp. She was on Big Brother. She was on a lot of stuff outside of that.
I don't think Boot Camp helped her too much because she flew her ass to Dubai and opened in Vegas for some moolah.
I mean, whatever is extra, like, she probably charged more after all that. I don't know.
Yeah, but your husband didn't know about it.
Allegedly. No, I'm sure the husband knows. The husband has to know. It's all over.
If that was my bitch and she was doing that shit in Dubai, bitch, I'm gonna need 40%.
Exactly. What is? No, it goes into the family account. You get 100, really.
You get 100,
Yeah. Exactly. That's the whole point. Just like.
Like, come on, bitch, we going to Paris next.
All right. But yeah, we basically talked about everyone who needed to be talked about.
We really did it.
Who?
Who's the other girl? That's not Low London.
Kat?
Oh, we didn't. We only talked about Kat's altercation with Biggie. We didn't really get down to like Kat.
Kat is also from season 5. You don't remember her?
Yes, you told me about that. And
It was her, Morgan, and Kristen.
I remember Morgan.
You remember Morgan?
Yes.
And you remember Kristen.
Yes.
But you don't remember Kat.
I don't.
She was the one where she left overnight, supposedly.
And you said that she looked different on here too. So maybe I just need to see like an old picture of her. That's how I mean, go
that
by
was like,
faces.
what, 2010 or something crazy like that?
13 years ago, Gina.
Exactly.
She
That's what I'm
changed
saying.
it.
Of course. She's gonna look. But I think that's one of the girls, like, you know, every season, even on Baggers Club, and I'm not sure if they planned it out Actually, I'm trying to think. Is there a season that no one got into it with anyone on Baddies? But they have the ones that are just kind of like arguments. They don't actually turn
Yeah.
into a fight. And I feel like the Bad Girls Club Girls are those. They're not really gonna fight.
Y'all want to know who was like one of my least
Except
favorites
because that's
besides
what
Natalie?
ended up happening. With who?
It's a white girl.
Besides Natalie? Sarah?
No.
Why don't you like Sarah?
Okay, I don't like Sarah because her voice annoys the fuck out of me. She just talks too much. That's all. It's another white girl.
I mean,
She fought
I can't believe
Christina.
Technically, Sarah.
Julia.
Who?
Julia?
Julia? I don't know who you're talking about. You're talking about Sarah?
I'm talking about the white girl, Julia. She fought Christina.
Julie. She fought. Oh, yeah.
I don't like her either. I don't ever want to see her on here.
Christina.
I like Christina.
You like Christina. You don't like Julie.
I don't like Julie.
Julie, I liked her on her season, but yeah, on season 13, also, again, like, I wasn't that big of a fan of her. Hold on, what was I just saying a second ago?
I'm so sorry.
About Sarah. She made it to season 3. On the first episode of season 3, there's a Sarah clip. Technically, Sarah is still on Zeus, still on another episode that Natalie executive produced, and she swore she would never be on any network again, but somehow her clip makes it onto season 3 of Baddies. That's hilarious. Also, the fact that she fired Rolly at the reunion, and who's on the cast? Rolly.
Yeah, that just goes to show you how much control Natalie does not have.
And I'm sure Krishan was like, no, you need to include my friend DJ Nina Sky. And she was like, all right, fine. Even though we did all the announcements of the cast and everything, we'll add her now.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Like, she was never...
So is she going to be a part of the show, or is she just going to be there when they like go up to the club? That's my question about it.
I don't know, but... Because she and Natalie... If DJ Nina Sky's the DJ, then how come in the little teaser trailer, Natalie was the one introducing everyone? And she was like, yeah. She said DJ, whatever, still, like...
Well, she said that she's going to be the official DJ of the band.
So is she not really a baddie?
I don't think that she's really a baddie.
Because they weren't worried about her on the Sprinter. No one asked about her.
I think that she's literally just the DJ. Like,
but she still gets involved in the drama if she's like talking about it. So why wouldn't someone want to fight her and make it part of the show?
They should. I mean, if she's going to get involved in the drama.
But if it's Krishan Rock's friend, she was like, make sure no one knew anything to her.
How does that make a difference? Look.
I feel like they would listen to Krishan. I feel like also there was talks, supposedly, remember Blueface's baby mama, Jaden, is that her name? Jaden Alexis?
Yes.
She said that Zeus wanted her for something, but Krishan said, if you do anything with her, I'm not going to be a part of Zeus anything at all. I don't know if that's just a rumor. Allegedly.
I feel Krishan on that, though.
So now, you know what I'm saying? That shows you the kind of power she has as Zeus, too.
Well, yeah. Krishan's probably Krishan's more famous than Natalie at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of them girls on that Sprinter is as famous as Krishan right now.
I mean,
not just on Zeus, on everything.
Is she still?
Yes, it's all. I mean,
it's crazy.
She just made herself even more famous.
Is Crazy in Love considered a hit show?
No.
So why is she still famous right now?
Because it's Krishan.
What is she doing that makes her famous?
It's just her. It's Krishan.
I was like, this show is totally bad for their image, but I guess people like that.
People like her. And I was starting to like not see too much on her online, but now she's pregnant.
And it is not Blueface's baby, according to him. They're done completely. They're completely over. And
it's strictly business.
Krishan has been with 10 guys, supposedly. And so it's 10 people that it could be. We'll see what happens.
What do you think? Do you think it's Blueface's baby or one of the other 10 guys? Do you even think that there really were 10 guys?
There probably aren't 10. Maybe there's like 1 or 2, and that's what he meant. But
yeah.
It might as well be 10 at that point when you don't know who it is. So I don't know. I have no opinion. We just have to wait for the results. Blueface said he wanted a paternity test, so that's what they're going to do. And then we can talk about it once we get some answers. But obviously, Krishan, I mean, because it was happening, it was a rumor a while ago, right?
Yeah, because...
So was that, like, fake?
No, it's because, remember, everybody was just assuming that because when, I think it's the second episode, or the third, the Crazy in Love show, they had walked into that place, that shop, and she was like, no, we're not supposed to be drinking, like, you know,
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is this just another rumor now?
I think that honestly, they're both. I think that she might really be pregnant, but I think that he's doing all this on Twitter and stuff so that they could get more famous.
Yeah, because I thought about it too. The first time, like, someone pointed out that Blueface was broke was 6ix9ine. I think he like made a post when he got the jeweler tattooed on his head. It says NYC Luxury. Mm-hmm. You see that? And I remember 6ix9ine made like a story about it on his Instagram. So ever since then, that was a long time ago. Blueface has been like slowly.
I don't think Blueface himself was ever really famous.
He was for a little bit.
Only because of Cardi.
Exactly. I don't know. That's why he never could pay the jeweler back. Allegedly. I don't know. So, what are your thoughts for the next episode? What do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be another Stunner episode?
It's the Stunner Krishan Rock episode.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They did show that one clip.
Yeah, Krishan beats up Low.
I'm not here for that. Come on. Why are we doing that to Low? Low is a legend. She's a BBC legend. We don't do that.
But Krishan just beat bitches. So.
Like, I'm saying, like, that's a different tier. Yeah, Krishan came back, but you know what I'm saying? Low is still, like, I don't know. That was not a... She snuck her. How come that's not a problem? That's what I'm saying.
I told
you
you that wasn't okay.
You said it on here?
I didn't say it on here, but it's not okay for anybody to sneak anybody.
All right, so you shouldn't be her fan at this point.
I'm her fan.
I don't know. I'll have to see what happens. I mean, I guess I like Krishan just because she is more recent, but I would say I'm as a fan as like I like Low a lot on BBC season 12. So I have to see how it plays out in next week's episode.
I like Krishan because she really can beat it. It's not about because I don't like her like really as a person. I don't like the way she talks. She talks like she's a baby. She cries literally over everything. At least according to her series, right?
Exactly.
She cried all the time. But I feel like she's just been through some shit and she needs to figure out how to heal her traumas and she still be beating bitches up. And that's what I fuck with. So.
I don't know. I have to see if I'm gonna like her after the season. I think she might be another one. Do you think that if she was offered to be on the season after this, she should do it? Or is that enough Krishan? Yeah.
I think it's enough Krishan. I think it's Rolly.
It might be like
Scotty.
It might be like. I mean, I feel like maybe Natalie might step down.
I don't think she is.
Krishan is gonna be like the head of the house or whatever that
I think that Natalie is too egotistical to step down. She's gonna want to be in every single season. And that's where she's going.
As like stepping in every once in a while, like on Bad Boys.
That's fine, but that's not what I'm saying. I don't think that she's ever going to do that. Her ego is too big.
I don't know, but I'm interested to see if she gets into. They didn't make it seem like anyone was fighting her in any of the clips, right?
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Exactly. Why are you so tired?
It's actually lack of oxygen.
You can stop smoking. All right. That's the moral for today's episode, I guess. All right, but as always, make sure you stay tuned every week. We will be going back to a weekly schedule now that Hayes is back. And
yeah, because we wasn't too big on the crazy and we really didn't have too much to talk about. We had to wait like 2 whole episodes.
No, it was 4 episodes. It was episode 1
yeah, we had to wait a bunch of episodes to even get enough to even make a.
Yeah, I mean, I was ready to talk about it on episode 2, but then 3 and 4 there wasn't really a lot to talk about. Yeah, out of it was 6 episodes. I think 2 of them were like entertaining.
Episode number 2 was probably the best.
And then the episode before this one, I liked a little better when they talked to Blueface's mom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's really the whole show, I feel like.
Yeah.
They could have made it like a 2-hour movie.
And I think them two should probably go to the therapist on a weekly basis.
No, they're done now, so I don't think that show's getting a season 2.
I think they're done anyway. No, I don't think so either. They can't get a season 2.
Exactly, but when Baddies does their next season, you gotta audition now. They want it. You saw the chat.
Yeah, I keep doing it. I make more of my day job than they do.
And I did audition. Like I said, I don't have my background. I had to change it to this background because I'm not, on a regular one where I'm over the internet or whatever, and I have my Bad Boys Club background. But yeah, I need to audition for that too. Get me on there. I know that.
Yeah, that's who y'all need to be convincing. He's not on probation.
Exactly.
He don't got no priors.
If you want me on Bad Boys Club, let me know. Put me in the comments. I need to be on there. But all right. I guess that's all we have for this week.
See you guys next week.
Make sure you follow us on all social media. It's right here. Tell them yours because
@Epistemium_96.
Same as the Cash App. It's scrolling by.
No, the Cash App I think is 096. Oh. And my Instagram is @Epistemium_96.
All right. Well, yeah. Make sure you follow and like, share, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and we will see you next week. See you guys.